Hello, class. It is Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. Let's talk some current events. Today's current events, well, it's official. Washington State is the latest state to get some sort of stay at home order by their governor. Jay Inslee, his order is stay home, stay healthy. What that means is that all non essential businesses will be closed effective by Wednesday. Um, he Businesses that will remain open are businesses like grocery stores, gas stations, pharmacies. Obviously hospitals will stay open, but all non-essential businesses will be closed. Jansley did refer to how he's going to enforce it. Yesterday we had a conversation about how does you know these state and local and federal laws, how do they get enforced? I mean, do you handcuff someone because they're trying to go to a trampoline park or something like that? Well, Washington State Patrol have been ordered to enforce this law and cite anyone who disobeys it with a misdemeanor. So, yeah, we'll see. A little diving deeper into some local news. Boeing is going to halt production of its planes in Washington State for the next 2 weeks. That's supposed to start this Wednesday too. Um, I know a lot of you either have a relative or a family member or have a friend that works at Boeing, so this might be a concerning current event. Um, in terms of pay, though, Boeing is still going to have its employees work from home and still pay their employees. They've also said that the people that can't work from home, the ones that are actually physically putting the planes together, they are going to get 2 weeks of pay still, and then they're hoping to reopen their plants within 2 weeks. So we'll see if that uh, works, and whether or not that contradicts Jay Inslee's stay at home, stay healthy order. Is Boeing an essential business or not? It's a little bit unclear right now. So we'll wait and find out. Next current event, a sad one too. The Summer Olympics has been postponed by a year. Um, there's been growing pressure about postponing the Summer Olympics. It got really the OIC, the Olympic International Committee, they got a lot of pressures, particularly from countries like Canada. Canada yesterday said that they will not send their athletes to the games this summer, just in fears that their their athletes wouldn't be safe. But I think really the other thing that really made them postpone this is the fact that so much of our society is shut down right now. Pools, tracks, gyms are all shut down, and athletes aren't being able to train like they should in preparation for these games. So it somewhat makes sense, but sad that we have to wait another year to watch the Summer Olympics. But there it is. And then finally, yesterday I told you that Congress was looking at trying to write up a $1.8 trillion spending package to help stimulate the economy because the coronavirus has hit our economy pretty hard. Um, and I told you yesterday that congressmen, both Republicans and Democrats, could not agree on this package. Um, Republicans, remember, they want to give the money to businesses and let businesses make their own decisions on how to best use that money. Whereas Democrats want to have a little bit more strings attached to making sure that that money gets into the hands of workers. Um, well, they still couldn't agree to it yesterday. I think they're getting closer to an agreement today. I guess we'll wait and see. But one thing that that was a little interest to me, and I'd like to have as our discussion question today is, there's a couple senators like Rand Paul. Rand Paul has tested positive for COVID-19, so he's self quarantining. He also was exposed to a couple other Republican senators, and because of that, they've also self quarantined for the next 14 days. There's a law that congressmen and senators have to be on the Senate floor in order to cast a vote. They can't vote remotely. So essentially, these senators that are having to quarantine, their vote will no longer count then um, in this spending package bill, which I found interesting. So my question to you is: should congressmen be present to vote, especially in a state of emergency that we're in right now during a pandemic? Um, or should they change the laws that under extreme circumstances congressmen can vote remotely? Um, anyway, some food for thought. Anyway,